Hey everybody, this is Organic Dairyman, and today is Friday, September 21st. And how's everybody doing today? Anyways, I just came up here a little while ago, and I noticed that there was a heifer that was due, and she would have a calf any day, and she gave birth to a calf. I don't even know what she had yet, so yeah, I'm gonna go and let's go over there together and see what she had. I'm just really curious as to see what she had. Sorry about this. Climb over the gate. So, yeah. We knew she was due to calve any day. So, what are you? It looks like it's a little, yep, it looks like it's a boy, or a bull. She had a bull calf. We just had that other, if you saw my Instagram account, you saw number 278 had her calf the other day, and she had a bull too. So now we got another bull. So it's okay, girl. Yep. So now, yeah, we usually do not, or we don't let the calves nurse on the cows. But yeah, she got it all licked off and had it all, gave birth okay. So. Yeah, it's already up walking around. It just sometimes it's pretty amazing how fast a calf can get up and walk around like that. You think like a human it takes what, 2.5 years for them to start walking, and the calf is not even. They could be not even 15 minutes old and they're trying to get up and walk. But yeah, we got to take this calf and then we'll take and put it over there in the calf barn, and we'll get the fresh heifer in the barn, get some twine strings on her, around her neck, so we can latch her up and get her milked out, and then get the calf some milk. The calf's already, it wants to go pet her nurse already. Yeah, you know where to get the milk. Yeah. So, yeah, so I guess we got to take care of this. We got to finish up some feeding chores yet here. It's afternoon, but early afternoon, I should say. But yeah, so we'll have to get her in, get her milked. And I'm sure that calf is hungry for some milk, so we usually give the calf about 8 pints of milk. We'll probably give the calf. So, but yeah. Anyways, yeah. So. The sun is shining today, and yeah, I know I didn't get a video. I actually didn't make a video yesterday on Thursday. It was just kind of raining and drizzly out, and so I didn't do that because I was going to do some video outside yesterday, and it just didn't work out. I figured I'd have to keep wiping my camera lens off to do the video, and it wouldn't be very practical. So I didn't do a video. I took a day off yesterday from doing a video, and yeah, so. But yeah, so we got some other things I'm probably gonna show you and talk about here today. I don't know, I'm just kind of making this video up as I go today. Just because things are kind of slowed down a little bit with since we got done chopping silage, and obviously it rained out. We ended up getting, I think, about 1.5 inches of rain between Thursday morning and Wednesday morning. We got about 1.5 inches, so, which was needed. It was nice, so we'll get that forthcoming crop going. But anyways, we're going to take care of these guys and get them situated, and I'll get back with you later. Okay, everyone, I guess I'm back a little early. I guess you saw me carrying the calf. Yeah, and this is where we put the little guy. Bedded up a pen for him and put him in here. Yeah, so, yeah. I think I might post a picture on Instagram so everybody can see. Yeah, these are all the baby calves we have in here right now. And this was the one, like I said, if you follow me on Instagram and you saw number 278 calf, this is her calf. It doesn't look anything like her. Pretty much all white, aren't you? Yeah, can you say hi? Can you say hi to the viewers? Yeah. Yeah, look at you. Yep. And that was the last one to be born, was born last week, I think. Sometime late last week. And the rest of the calves in here are heifers. She's got an ear tag because she's going to get weaned pretty soon. Get moved over to that pen. Yeah, so, yeah. Yeah, she's always excited. Yeah, so, anyways, yeah, I just thought I'd show you that quick. So, but I got to get back to some work here, so I'll catch up with you later. Okay, everybody, I'm back again, and you can see I got the loader up here. I just noticed that the low fuel light was on the loader tractor here, and the DEF percentage thing is getting kind of low on here. And so it so happens to be we have some more DEF, diesel exhaust fluid. Yeah, it's down to like 23%. I know in the book it says when it gets down to 21%, well, it will start throwing a code. It might not be able to start the tractor up, and then you have to override it. And so, obviously I don't want that, and I don't want to have to bleed it. So we're gonna have to add both here today. So yeah, yeah. So this is one of the things I'm just showing you what I'm doing here today. If I could get you guys to stay right there, we'll get the diesel exhaust fluid put in here first. Obviously, I guess I didn't show you that too. They make this, obviously, if you notice, anybody that doesn't have a tractor with one of these on here yet, these holes are completely different. This one is a big hole. This one is a little hole here. So you can't fit your fuel nozzle through there. Unless somehow you were really determined, you just stick a funnel in there, you could probably get some diesel fuel. But it wouldn't be good if you put diesel fuel in the DEF thing. You would have, I don't know, it'd be like a rumbling probably in your exhaust. It wouldn't be pretty. So, they give you this thing. Here you go. Goes with it. And you screw this on here. I don't know, I'm just not a big fan of these new emission control systems they put on the tractors now. I just think it's kind of silly that they actually have to put them on tractors, because tractors, they don't make up, you know, like, I don't know. There's not as many tractors running as there is trucks on the road and stuff. I don't know. I just think it's kind of a gimmick, if you ask me. But yeah, it's nice. You could run this thing in your machine shed, run it in there all day, and it won't smoke it up. But so this is how we put this in. There. Got 2.5 gallons of this put in there, so we don't need that anymore. And so now we got to put a little fuel in. Yep. Yep. There. That's full. Okay, now got this job done, so yeah, I gotta go back and finish up the feeding. We had this wagon up here earlier because the custom chopper guy, he came and we had to tighten up the chain on here, so he had to tighten that up. So yeah, and so yeah, so I gotta get the feed wagon. I gotta feed one. Finish feeding the young stock yet, and then we'll be done with that. So, but anyways, yeah, that's just some of the things that go on around here, especially like on our off days when we're not doing any big projects. It's just everyday stuff. So yeah, so I better get busy, and I'll get back with you later on. Okay, everybody. As you can see, I was just loading up the feed away, and then I gave a bale of hay to the dry cows and stuff. And obviously, I didn't film it here. I just got done putting some ground feed on here. We just store the feed in the feed grinder, just so that way we don't, if we don't have to store it in that other bin up in the yard, we just store it in here, and then it's way faster to run it out of the feed grinder and onto the feeder wagon than it is, you know, to actually run it out of that other thing. So that's kind of why, you know, if it works out, we just leave it on the feed grinder and run it on there. When it doesn't work out, sometimes like when we grind for calves and stuff, it doesn't always work out. So we have to run it off. We got some stuff left on there. We have to run it out in that bin. So, because obviously we only have one feed grinder. If we had two, we could just leave it on there all the time and do this, but we don't have two feed grinders, so it doesn't always work out. It's just that we always get in a bind when we gotta grind feed for calves and cows in the same day. So that's kind of my explanation. But anyways, yeah, so that's kind of a little bit about what we were doing here today on the farm. Just kind of a mix of everything. But yeah, obviously probably next week we're probably going to start working on the combine, and I actually haven't finished cleaning it out all the way from oats yet. I have to finish blowing off a few things, and then I got to vacuum out the oats in the hopper yet, and I got to get that done. And I didn't quite get it all done yet. The combine's about, you know, yeah, I got about 2/3 of the way cleaned out from oats yet, so I got to finish that job up. Then obviously got to go back and I got to take some of the wires out in the concave, get it ready for beans. Just switch everything over for beans and stuff. And then another thing I got to do too here is this Brent gravity box, 500 bushel gravity box. I got to do something with this cord on here. I think I'm just going to go to town. I think I'm just going to buy a new cord and redo this thing, because it got, you know, if you forget when you have this hooked up to the tractor and you unhook it and you take off, you know, it's been happened 2 times, or 1 time last fall. I had it all fixed and my brother forgot to do it and he pulled off, and then something malfunctioned with this hitch one time when it was empty, and something happened and it broke the wire. And so I think I'm just going to start over. I'm just going to cut it off. I'm going to solder some new wire down here and just do that, start over, because it's nice to have, we got to have because we got to use it for hauling soybeans back from that one field that's 12 miles from our farm. And so we got to have lights on here and stuff, so blinkers and flashers, just to be on the safe side. We're going down the road or whatever, so I got to do that. So there's kind of a lot of little projects we got to do here. I'm not sure when we're going to start beans. It's probably looking to be maybe the 2nd week of October, maybe, weather permitting. You know, that is weather permitting. And yeah, I know they're talking possibly the end of this month, early part of next month, that we could get a frost here. So I don't know what's going to take place as far as getting a frost. So actually I would kind of like to get a frost, hopefully for sure at least the beginning of the 2nd week of October. The corn is pretty darn close to black layer, so I think the corn will be fine. I kind of would like to get it for the beans, because some of the one bean field that we have back here at the home farm, the one end of the field is kind of weedy, and I would like to have it so that the frost kills the weeds and the weeds dry off. So that way we don't get, since these are going to be, we're hopefully going to sell our soybeans as food grade. Otherwise, if you get too many weeds in there when it's green, the beans will get stained, and then they won't take them for food grade. So that's kind of one thing we have to be careful with. The other bean field that's 12 miles from our farm, it's on rented ground. That one is pretty darn clean. I mean, compared to this one back home, that one just worked out better. The weed control management over there did. So obviously you can see our corn. Our corn is pretty clean. We pretty much got the corn perfected, but we need to work at the soybeans yet, getting the weed control better on them. And I don't know, sometimes I'm debating about sometimes instead of putting in corn right after alfalfa break, and sometimes I think it would be interesting to try putting in soybeans after it and see if that makes a difference or not. I don't know. And then put corn in after we put soybeans in. I don't know. I'm just kind of curious sometimes as to trying that. I would just like to try to do a better job at weed control on our soybeans. It's just, we're still learning. This is our 3rd year growing soybeans, so we're still, yeah, 3rd year. So it's still kind of a, I don't know, it's still a learning curve for us yet. We're trying to get the weed control down better in our organic soybeans. So yeah, but so those are some of the things that are going on around here that we have planned. We still hope to get a 4th cutting hay crop. I would like to get that off. I don't want to get too late in the hay, because I know if you get too late with the hay, it can hurt it, because you're pulling a lot of whatever the carbohydrates out of the plant. You don't want the plant to have reserves for the winter so it can survive. So that's kind of what we're I don't know, that 4th cutting hay is just really good hay for the cows. The cows really milk good on it. 5th cutting hay is nicer. We have gotten 5th cutting before, but 4th cutting and 5th cutting are like cotton candy to the cows. I mean, they just love that stuff. It's mostly leaves, and boy, can they milk on that stuff. They really give a lot of milk. Yeah, we've gotten over 70 pounds of milk on it before, so we can get our cows to milk if they get good hay and stuff. Like this hay that we have on the feed wagon here. This is like 1st cutting hay, and I don't know what it is, maybe 20% protein in there. It's not as high as it could be. It's not as nice as 25% protein, 5th cutting hay or something like that. But boy, the cows, they milk good on that. We do not feed, one thing on our dairy herd, we do not feed a lot of bypass protein. The only bypass protein they actually get is some clover that they eat out in the pasture, but that's only a bypass protein. We don't push a lot of bypass. I know there's a lot of conventional dairies that push bypass protein into the cows. They do milk good on them, but the bypass protein also burns them out faster, so we don't do that. But yeah, so anyways, yeah, I suppose I'm gonna call this it for this video for today. I hope everybody enjoyed my video today. Obviously I did not show you everything that I've done today. We still actually I gotta grab a little bite to eat. I don't even know what time it is. Sometimes when we eat around here, it's like yeah, it's 20 to 5 right now, but it's like on a dairy farm sometimes it's like we eat sometimes whenever we get to eating. It's like, you know, it's not like a regular 9 to 5 job where at noon you get off, you go eat your lunch, you come back. Here sometimes if the job's got to be done, it's got to be done. We eat food whenever we get to it sometimes, but that's the way it works. Sometimes you're busy and it works, I guess. So but yeah, so anyways, like I said, I hope you all enjoyed the video. This is just a small snippet of my day again. When I started this video, just about every day, I literally have no idea sometimes what I'm going to do a video about, unless it's like something like we were chopping corn out there. No, I'm going to chop that, so I'm going to make a video, or combine and soybeans. Well, I'll do a video about that and stuff, but when it's just kind of like not very big jobs to do, like just a regular everyday things. I mean, every day can be a little different, but some days I just kind of, you know, whatever comes to mind, and I just all of a sudden comes to me and I'll make up a video about it. But yeah, so anyways, I gotta get going here. And so, like I say, I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions, drop it down in the comment section below, and I would do my very best to respond back to your message in a timely manner. Yeah, thanks everybody that's sends your comments or writing your comments about liking my videos and stuff. So thank you, and thanks everybody for watching this video. Thanks to everybody that has subscribed to my channel, and please, if you have not hit that subscribe button, go ahead, hit that subscribe button. Please share my video with any of your friends and family, anybody you know that maybe they don't live on a farm, they're interested in learning about farm life and what goes on a dairy farm. Share my videos with them so they can learn about it. Obviously every dairy farm is different out there. Everybody has a different way of doing things, but at the end of the day, we all still get milk out of our cows, so we still have to milk the cows, so it's pretty much the same thing. We all have a different way of doing the same thing. But yeah, so anyways, I guess that's everything. Oh, and check me out on Instagram and Twitter. If you want to see, kind of the latest thing going on around here, I try to keep up to date with that. I know I don't always do that, but sometimes social media gets kind of overwhelming trying to keep up with everything. Some people go overboard on that, but I don't always keep up on it as good as I should, but I'm kind of busy, but I try to do my best. So I guess I think that's everything. So hope you enjoy your evening or your afternoon or your morning whenever you're watching this video. And so I will catch you later.